let's try to address more lighthearted topics like MJ Truth Ultra says here. Sonny Hostin was forced to make a legal note that Matt Gaetz was found to have done nothing wrong after trashing him, stating he had, the horizontal mambo with an underage girl. And look at her face. She didn't want to make that statement. She had to read this statement publicly, and this was just amazing to watch. Let's
on
listen.
Screen. Well done, Gaetz. Sonny, you have a legal note.
I do have a legal note. Thank you, Whoopi.
Thank you. I need to read this, and this is my face. I am not thrilled in any way, shape, or form of reading this, but here we go. I need to do this to keep my job because of my big mouth and because I cannot restrain myself when talking about these evil people. That one, that gesture. I need to do my Zoom thing. That was the Karen, the Karen, this is brief but sweet, very sweet. I'm going to make sure that the volume is fixed.
Matt Gaetz has long denied all allegations, calling the claims, quote, invented, and saying in a statement to ABC News that this false smear following a 3-year criminal investigation should be viewed with great skepticism, that DOJ investigation was closed with no charges being brought.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens. Let me see. I want to check one thing. I'm going to mute this, and I want to check how many times did she blink throughout that statement. Of course, she's reading from a teleprompter. This is obvious. She has to read that word for word, and for this kind of stuff, well, you need a teleprompter, so she doesn't have to read from a paper. She has to read it looking straight into the camera. But just to make sure, let me see if she... Okay, 1. She blinks once, 2, 3, let's say 4, 5. It's nice, 6 and 7, and she presses lips at the end. She knew what was coming. She already knew that she had to do this. How long is this? It is so glorious. This is this kind of things. It's like less than 20 seconds. 20 seconds of the most glorious content that you can watch in TV. And so much body language in here, especially the way that Whoopi is enjoying it. You can see that when Whoopi presents her, Sonny, you have a legal note. And she looks at the camera, of course, because she has to do this like she's addressing the public. It's something normal, right? This is a regular fare on TV. But she's enjoying this because even if maybe Whoopi doesn't like Matt Gaetz as well, it's other than her that has to say this. I don't know if this was the other lady, Sonny, who said something about Gaetz. She went overboard and she got, maybe they told her, if you don't say this out loud on live TV, then I'm going to sue your arse all the way to Mars. At least it's Mars and not Uranus, but you get the idea that she was going to be sued if she didn't read this out loud, no matter what. But maybe she could have, this guy is a bit that attitude of a schoolgirl has been. Regañada. I don't know how to say that in English, but regañado is in Spanish how we say it. Scolded. That would be the word. And of course, memes did not wait. The right to bear memes and the right to bear memes, they had to do the exact moment of the Karen. The Karen. And she did that. That's what I tell you. That we were going to win either way. Maybe well, maybe analyzing Kamala for 4 years would have been bad for mental health of anybody, especially mine. But analyzing all these meltdowns publicly, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. And then we already know, we have this theory that Donald Trump picked Matt Gaetz only to, piss off a lot of people. And maybe Matt Gaetz is not going to be confirmed. It's going to be confirmed by the Senate. But then, by comparison, maybe the other proposed members of his cabinet will get through just because, well, Matt Gaetz is something as someone outrageous for Attorney General. Who knows? Who knows? He gets to be Attorney General after all. That would be extremely fun to watch.